Hello, everyone. This is another Throwback Thursday, and let me just put in the sidelines. I'm very sorry for spamming you guys for the last few days with videos. I'm very sorry. I had lots of stuff that I really wanted to get rid of so I can actually start saying, alright, now let's look at this folder. Oh, that's good. A small amount of videos, of movies, of things I have to put into video instead of being like, oh my gosh, it's a big pile. It's just like what happened in that one episode with Bart and the fact that he had a month's worth of homework. That exactly is what I actually had. Well, with that said, let's get on with Throwback Thursday number 4. So, instead of actually going to go with the whole 4Kids era that went from 2002 all the way to, I'll say 2012. Yeah, so they actually had a decent decade where it actually was straight up ruling the screen, I guess. Yeah, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'll talk about that next Thursday. See you later. Throw it away. So, I would like to talk about one of the shows I actually talked about that didn't really get to have a good series, quote unquote. Just the fact that this series I'm going to talk about had 13 episodes, sorry. Yeah, one season, 13 episodes, and it was actually created by the same creators who created Ren and Stimpy. I mean, you had to have been like, okay, I've seen this before. This whole entire slapstick, the whole entire, oh my gosh, that's disgusting, but yeah. So when it comes down to it, I looked at the whole entire episode, looked at all 13 episodes. They're on YouTube. I'll put down link down below. Maybe I'll put all 13 down there so you can click. Maybe I'll just put one, and most likely you can do the whole you're blind and you have to touch a rope to continue on, that type of thing. So with the Ripping Friends, that's the one I'm choosing. The Ripping Friends, it was a very, very good show. I enjoyed Ripping Friends. I enjoyed it. And it's sad that Ren and Stimpy got... Hold on one second. Let me just check this out. Because chances are, I bet Ren and Stimpy actually got lots of episodes. Let's see. Let's see what we got. 26 episodes. Oh, no. It says right here 52 episodes. Let's see. Yeah, see, it has season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Even though the episodes here says they got 6, 12, and they had one that's unaired, 10, 13, 11. That's weird. Chances are, I bet... Oh, yeah, it says this does not... The spinoff they had, Ren and Stimpy's adult party cartoon, which, let's see what happens here. Oh, they only had one season of 7 episodes. Ooh. Ouch. Well, either way, Ren and Stimpy had 52 episodes, while this series only just got to have the average 13. For this TV series, is it right it got canceled? No, not at all. Actually, not at all. It was a very plausible series. And it was very funny because they had some where there were moments where like Mr. Not Real Bunny, and the fact that they took it upon themselves to take a letter that they got from a letter that they got from the kids and took it into their own hands and basically made... Sorry, someone is talking to me. Alright, anyways, so yeah, they took it upon themselves to solve the problem. Like, for instance, there was one where they had a cat who kept on pooting and eating all the food, and they basically made the cat into a big fat cat who talks and is a big bother, and then the Ripping Friends beat the crap out of him. And you also had the whole Santa Claus only gave him clothes, and they wanted toys, but they gave clothes, and then they were talking about the whole idea of clothes are not Christmas presents. They are essential. They're not gifts at all. What what presents are basically things that you not necessarily need, but you get to have them and enjoy them. And basically, they went in there and just they went against Santa, beat Santa up a little bit. Santa said, "I did deliver the toys." They go back, they find out, oh holy crap, the fathers were playing with the toys in the backyard, and then the fathers get beaten up by the toys, and then the toys get given to the children, which is quite funny. And even funnier to actually say, what if my dad actually kept the toys I was asking for? Like, for instance, I wanted the Millennium Falcon. No, I just wanted like the Speed Racer toy. I guess that was it. I'm not sure. It was a Lego Star Wars toy. I also have a Game Boy Color, which, yeah. So yeah, I wanted a Game Boy Color. I asked him for it. I didn't really get it. At least I did get to actually start spending time with them in the summer, but yeah, there was no video game or toy that came out of it. And this is basically a parent who actually gave you books and gave you clothes. I mean, as a kid, yes. Like, way before I turned 4 years old, 5 years old, he gave toys. And then after that, it was books, 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 clothes, books, clothes, books. And then it eventually became to nothing. Oh, brother. Anyways, yeah. And the only thing I remember, like one of the last few Christmases, I got a gift. It was actually a board game that was a knockoff of Monopoly. That's about all I can tell you on that one. Well, anyways, besides making it all about me, the Ripping Friends, technically, I was gonna say I wish they switched places with Ren and Stimpy, and they actually were the ones who got the 5 seasons instead of Ren and Stimpy because, well, Ren and Stimpy, they were way too gross for their own good. And the Ripping Friends actually had some morals. Yeah, they actually really had morals, funny stuff, and they did have the whole adult content in there too, but they also had a kid swing to it, just like what they always been doing with all their TV shows. So with that said, I would just like to say this is messed up that it just survived 13 episodes. The sad part is that they didn't even incorporate the fact of being like, what if we don't come back or get renewed for our next season? They should have actually put a last Mr. Not Real Bunny in there, but they couldn't do that because it ran too long. Either way, it's kind of sad to actually have TV shows where you're like, that's pretty good, and then you find out you already ate the last bit of the cookies that was in the cookie jar. Even though you're hoping to actually have more and more and more. In fact, I actually saw someone when I was typing in Ripping Friends episode. You saw that they had Ripping Friends episode 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. People were actually looking for extra episodes to watch, which is quite sad. It really is quite sad indeed. I mean, it's just really, really sad to actually see this, and it's just very, very sad for me. It really is. But yeah, that's just the throwback. The fact of you have this nice series, Rippin' Friends, and I actually will talk to you about it. I talked to you about it. The fact that it's quite a good show. It's very, very funny. It's even more funny to see the whole Mr. Not Real Bunny and see them actually take real life situations on their own good. Like, for instance, they actually mentioned something that I was like, And let me just talk about something that goes alongside with the Mr. Not Real Bunny skits that they did. One of them that they did is the fact of there was a kid who actually ate this prize in a cereal box, and now because of that, you got lousy, crappy prizes in cereal. Which technically they actually, it happened in real life too. it happened in real life too. This is the story that I found, and for people who don't know about this story and was wondering how come Wonder Ball changed what they did, here is what happened. I mean, maybe eventually someday I'll find out, oh, that's not what happened, but this is what happened. Chances are this is what really happened. Is that you had a candy. It was a chocolate ball. And in the chocolate ball, they said you have a sweet prize inside. Which basically, this is just a chocolate ball that was hollow, but they put inside there a ball with a toy, a small little figure in there. So you had all the commercials that said every single time it's a chocolate ball with a cool prize inside. For some reason, a stupid kid actually ate the chocolate ball whole. Yes, a stupid kid actually ate the ball without remembering, oh, there's a prize in here. Let me split it in half, suck on one part, get the toy out, and then, or separate it from the ball, try to lick it together, and then put it in your mouth. Instead, he took the whole entire thing, put it in his mouth. Chances are his mom saw him choking and everything. Maybe he lived, maybe he died. If he died, well, that's what you get. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be a jerk, but I wanted to have a Wonder Ball too. And I actually got it after they made the change. Which everyone now could find a Wonder Ball and say, oh, look at that. They have sweet tart candies inside. You wondered why that happened? This is why. There was a stupid kid who actually choked on it without remembering the stupid commercial. That the commercial kept on going on for days and days and days. It didn't just go on for 1 week and stop. No, it kept on going. You kept on seeing it, and it's like, dude, how retarded are you? I'm sorry for anyone who dislikes the R word, but dude, they put the commercial on every single day. How I wanted to have that Wonder Ball just once and have that sweet little toy in there. And I'm like, cool, look, I got a toy. Because I knew for a fact, as soon as I got the Wonder Ball, oh yeah, shouldn't eat it whole like that. But no, Mr. Dumb Kid actually did it. We have no idea the gender of the kid. Could be a boy, could be a girl. All I can say is a dumb kid, and you suck. That's all I gotta say is you suck. And especially the parent who's dumb enough to actually write to him saying, oh my gosh, my kid choked on this candy ball you have. This is not right. We're gonna sue you and everything. And then basically they're like, oh yeah, we need to change what we done. Which I'm like, dude, why did you eat it whole in the fucking first place? Seriously, why in the world did you do that? Well, let me just close it out by saying what's the version that they did. Basically, their version was the fact that they had a cereal. The kid swallowed their prize. The prize was stuck in his throat, and it actually was a whistle. So every time he talks, there's like talk, 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 talk. Yeah, and then it showed how stupid the guy was. The fact that he's like, I swallowed the phone, ha ha ha, or I swallowed the keys, ha 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 ha. Which I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. If the kid actually still stayed alive and stuff, chances are he'll be dumb enough to still put stuff in his mouth that he's like, oh, I shouldn't put that into my mouth. Yeah, this is Throwback Thursday, and yeah, I trash talked that stupid kid. This was a long time coming. I mean, I wanted to try the Wonder Ball when it first came out. I actually tried it the second time when they did the thing to make sure that they won't get sued again, or just the fact that they won't receive a letter from parents, or letters from parents. And if it was more than one stupid kid who swallowed it, I would like to say all those kids, if they survived, are dumb. And I swear, if they actually didn't even graduate high school, it proves the point of they were dumb from the get-go. Why in the world would you write to them if it's more like your fault, parents, the fact that your kids are dumb enough to eat the freaking Wonder Ball, even though it's said in the commercial. I even showed my mom the commercial. Chances are, if she actually saw the commercial with me and I pointed, that's what I want, chances are when I tried to put the whole thing in my mouth, mom would be like, remember, there's a toy inside. It's dangerous if you actually put the whole thing in your mouth. See? But instead I got that crap. And stupid crap. They did replace the toy with a sticker. You did get a sticker and the tarts as well. I don't know what happened to the sticker. I think I just got pissed off, took the whole box and threw it in the trash. I ate the candy, but I threw the freaking sticker out because I was pissed off. Alright, I'm done. Thank you for listening, and next up in Throwback Thursday will most likely be the 4Kids era. Thank you, and have a good day.